All right, Wednesday, August 18th. I'm Tom Novak. This is your Bring Me the News and Novak Weather Update brought to you by All Energy Solar. They are harnessing the power of the sun to create energy across the world. So thank you, All Energy, for sponsoring this update that features a much active weather pattern. It's almost here. I know a lot of people are waiting for it, and we desperately need rain over much of the upper Midwest. It's on the way. So just hang tight. Give it about 48 hours and it'll be upon us. Here it is. This is the moisture channel loop. We've been showing you this all week, and here it is. This is what we call a trough now from the water vapor satellite imagery, and you can see it digging now into Nevada and Utah. And out ahead of this trough, you're seeing moisture now streaming north and northeast towards the northern plains, and eventually that'll reach the upper Midwest here as we get into Friday and then over the weekend. So great news. Here's the visible satellite loop. There's that moisture streaming north and northeast through Montana, western Wyoming, eventually into North Dakota. This is a ripe area right here in the Dakotas, and it's going to become even more ripe for thunderstorm development here as we go through the next 24 to 48 hours, as we got clear skies, lots of sunshine, and temperatures in the 90s and 100s, which is going to be providing fuel for this trough as it continues to pivot east into the upper Midwest. And yes, that's going to mean showers, thunderstorms, numerous showers, storms. Some of them are going to be heavy. All right, here are the temperatures. Look at the temperatures this afternoon. Yes, they were surging now into the low 100s over South Dakota. That just shows you some of the energy that's available out there in the Dakotas. Meanwhile, we're in the upper 80s and lower 90s here in Minnesota. Now, as we go through tonight, temperatures are not going to bottom out much, probably in the upper 60s, around 70 for most areas. And then highs tomorrow, very similar to today. We're going to come close to 90, if not reach 90, but the humidity is going to be on the increase. And then that's just a sign of things to come as we get into Friday, as a pretty hot and humid day is in store for Friday, with high temperatures again in the upper 80s and lower 90s with dew points in the 70s. But look at this. This is a cold front. You can see it here. This is Friday afternoon temperatures. Temperatures in the 50s for highs on Friday afternoon in North Dakota. So no doubt a very strong front is going to be located right across South Dakota, eastern North Dakota, northwestern Minnesota. And that front is going to be the trigger for showers and thunderstorms. In fact, I've got that area outlined right here for the risk of some torrential rains, I think, not only Friday and into Friday night, but then again Sunday into Sunday night. I'm most worried about the Red River Valley of eastern North Dakota, northwestern Minnesota. Now, these areas desperately need rain. They are in an exceptional drought in portions of North Dakota, northwestern Minnesota. So yes, it's going to be much needed rain, but I'm afraid it may come at too fast of a pace, and there may even be some localized flooding in some of these thunderstorms as a strong low-level jet surges north into Minnesota, and then we get this jet streak to the west of us. That is a perfect location to produce lift over much of Minnesota and the eastern Dakotas as fuel is added to this fire here for Friday night and then into the weekend. And here are the winds, by the way, at 20 to 25,000 feet. Look how strong they are. This shows you that jet streak now in the lower and mid levels of our atmosphere that are surging north into Minnesota and the eastern Dakotas. And as we look at the winds at about 10 to 15,000 feet, they again are pretty strong. And even in the lowest layers of our atmosphere, winds continue to be strong on Friday evening. So this is a perfect setup now for numerous showers and thunderstorms, especially over the eastern Dakotas and western Minnesota as we go through the day Friday and then especially Friday evening. In fact, the NAM computer model guidance shows, when you look at the future infrared satellite loop, look at how the clear skies over the Dakotas start to brew some thunderstorms later tonight and especially tomorrow over the Dakotas. There it is. That's that ripe area that I mentioned, that area that really is perfect setup for thunderstorms over the Dakotas. This would be for tomorrow evening. So that's the first round of storms tomorrow out there, out west. And then another round of storms develops again Friday evening. This is for about dinner time on Friday evening. Look at how the storms just blossom over eastern North Dakota and South Dakota and western Minnesota, and that certainly is going to produce some heavy rains. And this active pattern is going to be with us for quite a while. You can see here's the first disturbance at jet stream level. These are the winds at 30 to 35,000 feet. Here's the first disturbance that comes through on Friday evening, and then we get a second disturbance, almost as strong, if not stronger, that comes through here on Sunday evening. So that's going to provide another shot of showers and storms, some of them with heavy rains and potentially some severe weather. And then a third disturbance comes through late Tuesday night and into Wednesday across the upper Midwest. So no doubt an active weather pattern that means significant rains over much of the northern plains and upper Midwest as we go through the 7-day period. Here it is, your extended forecast. Look at the hot days now for tomorrow and Friday. And yes, it's going to be humid, especially on Friday, so be ready to sweat. And we get the storms that come through on Friday into early Saturday, more storms later Sunday into early Monday, and then another shot of storms midweek. All right, that's your forecast, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night. We will talk to you more tomorrow.